Okay, so what just happened right there?
So we were installing this door handle, and then we were both pretty impressed with what was going on. We got tucked all the way around. I stuck my head up down to here. I never stuck my head down to here. The very first time I did that is because I was just finished on the top and bottoms, and I was moving to the bottom, or the tops. I was moving to the bottom, and I saw that these two little tiny sticks of the handle were sticking out. It's silver, and I lost it.
So basically, the extra material that we had up here should have moved it down just a little bit more.
I told you guys to make sure you have enough material, so I guess the easiest way, we'll lay it down here, see that there's barely anything, okay? Just that little tiny bit. Tuck it right there, boom.
Okay. Sure. There you go. Guess what? Even pros mess up. It's cool.
Took about, 10 minutes of our time. It's no big deal, but everybody messes up one way or another. And, apparently we're not afraid to hide it.
All good. So what we're going to do is, doing the magic of editing, we're going to get right back to the point where we're at, back on the bottom again with this new piece. And of course, like you said, we're going to do that as a separate piece. But obviously, we're going to do it the same proper way. Nothing's going to change.
I didn't explain this as well last time, but you see the reason we're doing that stretch we're starting here and doing the stretch here, because you can't wrap this around there. You'll get all these nasty, you just wouldn't be able to do it. So part of the stretch is when you're lifting this, I got enough paint's coming off that. I wasn't even thinking of that. Part of that is to this top part. Part of that is to make this piece want to go by itself there, okay? Earlier, it was like a hill there because it didn't even want to cooperate.
Kind of like right here too.
Well, actually, this is from the stretch, and so all you need to do, this is causing the material to fall down. So all you do is just lift that part up. Look at that, not even stretching it. I'm just lifting that up. That was caused by the overstretch, by doing the overstretch. And then you just pull it out, and there it is.
There you go, now it's all smooth again.
And now it's all smooth, and then you just apply it. And then actually you can still always look underneath here, make sure you have enough material before you get that far. And then
make sure we're good this time.
Yeah, because that'd be ridiculous. Okay.
Alright, cool. So we're gonna fast forward now.
Get back to where we were.
Get back to right where we're at, to the magic of editing. God, you guys are so lucky.
So let's just get to, because we're obviously not going to be able to wrap. Maybe we will. It depends on how far this will go. The entire handle. Backside of the handle, but it'll get all the coverage that you can see from top and from here.
Make sure you get that bottom though.
Yeah, bottom's right here. Okay. What's that? You keep swatting flies again? Very lightly. Very lightly cuts. Okay, same thing, cut to this area. Oh yeah, that's trash. I'm going to find that, lift it back, cut it, back, cut it. Don't need anything right here, we're going to keep that. Not all of it actually, we're going to...
Yeah, we're going to do that piece, okay.
Yeah, we're going to give us an exact shape. It's got to be this way. Took a couple seconds, but just be patient and do this little small part so you'll have a cleaner looking handle on this inside. Okay, lift the handle out of there. That's where those two pieces meet. Okay, so I cut this and I left this kind of at an angle going outwards, okay?
Yeah, you need to do an angle, kind of see a little bit of silver.
So it'll just hide as much off the top. Okay, and we're gonna need to cut a little bit more around this circle. Good thing that's why I'm leaving myself extra just in case. You see how this is this part that I left, right? You see how it's going back here now? Whereas if we would have cut it that way, it would have been silver in that little tiny corner. It would have been tiny, similar to what was there, but on the top, come on. Okay, and we're gonna do a reverse cup here. Okay, so actually I don't even need all that from this handle. You see all that where it starts to tuck here? It's hard to see, but it's because it's black, but you see how once it starts to cup, you don't need this right here. Oh, I'm actually starting to
Back up. This way. On this side of it.
yeah.
So how
It's a little blurry. Okay, boom. Get the rest of it. Make sure there's no tickets, no snags here. Okay, I just cut this a little bit over the corner. Be real careful lifting these parts. Little small cuts. You'll make them. You're trying to make them small, and you could accidentally tear them big. Okay, this one was tucked. Same thing here.
Same idea here, it's just cutting.
Yeah, it looks like handles are not easy to record. Okay, same thing. I'm going to cut literally in the angle of the nice. Okay. So I'm going, you see, in the same angle, cutting it in the same angle as the, finishing it off. And that way, if you need some extra on the inside, you'll have it. It'll be yours.
Then we'll sink that down.
Sink it, and then this, once we cut it all away, it'll just go. Actually, that's right. We'll see how far it goes. Okay, tuck that a little bit more. Cut just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Tuck just a little bit more. That little tiny cut gave me all that extra. Cut just a little bit more. This is on the back side of the handle still now. There's a nice clean line here to cut against. I'm actually using the handle. Okay, start here now. Damn, my eyes are getting like I see a haze or something.
1 second. Take a break. Right here. Go.
Okay, I'm still tucking it. I'm tucking it like 1 millimeter at a time, and I'm cutting 1 millimeter at a time. Along this side of the door handle. Tuck in a little bit more, cut a little bit more. Literally the same amount. I'm going to take advantage of this gap right here. Tuck it a little bit more. Lift up that extra piece. Keep it from sticking to the panel. I'll make the cut bigger, tuck it again.
Might never need the heat at to sink it.
Not yet.
Not yet, huh?
Probably won't. Okay, go down and do the same thing on this side. Get down lower. First thing I didn't say I wasn't going to use the tool. Tuck a little bit more, cut a little more.
Right.
Just a little bit. See, I'm doing this like millimeter after millimeter at a time. Now, this one.
That black just blends in there.
Back up. And actually, it's probably best to just sink that down in quite a bit. was about to say, bro. I thought that was silver. That's the piece of the black rolled over on itself.
That's right, guys, we are back. That looks freaking sick. We are back at the wrap shop to continue on doing what we were doing. We found a method for the door handles as well as what we're trying to do, complete the black around it. So I'll go over it, and you guys want to order that piece of vinyl as far as already pre-cut to fill in the space. I guess you'll see your door bowls. Just let me know. But in a second, we're gonna wrap some more stuff and continue on. All right, so this is just an update of what's going on. Got the door handles done. I finally got the gas cap undone and cut out. Brought the trim back on, which is really good. So now the side view mirror, so now we can kind of see the look, and the carbon fiber finally came in. Obviously with the shipping delays, but it is what it is. But it is looking really, really good.
Get up close to the quarter of those carbon fiber pieces.
And it's just textured, obviously. The corners are really, 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 really good. I like that side view mirror though. That Galaxy glass bag actually turned out pretty cool. That's a good and bad thing about getting samples. Like you get a sample of something, it looks good in the sample, but until you see like a large scale of it, it looks a lot better. A large portion of it. This car is looking crazy. Then we're gonna add the carbon bowls to it. There we go. So next up, we're gonna do these door jambs. I remember we got trim that goes here. That's gonna cover all that. But yes, we're gonna do the door jambs because we can't be opening the door and you see real nice. And then we'll get to work on the rear lip, but the rear end's pretty much done. So yeah, we'll have some more content for sure coming up with the rear lip, and then finishing up, like I said, the door jambs. That's what's really going to get exciting once you get the door jambs done. It's all one solid color. But so far, this 3M is really, really, really nice. Looking good. Car definitely needs to be washed again. That's for sure. Side the mirrors are down. That's awesome. We're doing that. Got a carnage. We're doing that. Door handles. I really like how you left that noise. Cool. Had to redo the back bumper because the paint was coming up. We're getting there. Close. Oh, see this side right here, not done. Just taking the strip right there and make it clean up to make it look better, then we're gonna cut it. Pretty cool. It's pretty cool once you trim it up. I'm driving the car. Just got the car back. Can't wash the car for a week. Sorry about that. Gotta get gas. So I may have to change the battery because it was sitting, but we'll see. I'm driving around to kind of charge it up. So I'll change the battery, and a week from now we'll wash it. But we will use that vinyl wash stuff I bought to wipe it down, clean the windows and stuff like that. But this color is crazy, crazy pops in the sun. By now you guys have seen it. We'll do probably do a walkthrough once I clean it in the week. That way it looks its best for the final presentation.
Price cap if they rise. Imagine it like a game.